That was an exciting first match, folks. You know, brought to you by Unit 27 in Phuket, Thailand, the benchmark for strength and conditioning in the area. They have a CrossFit gym. They have the muscle bars so you can even refuel there. Slogan, go hard or go home. And trust me, I've watched the classes from beginner to pro. They work you hard. Ice bath for recovery, sauna to cut weight, or just to chill out. Visit Unit 27, Chalong District, Phuket, Thailand.
I'm originally from New Jersey, America. I'm looking forward to fighting in Primal FC because it gives me a shot to go through all the ups and downs of fighting. Plus I don't have to go through customs. Plus I can sell tickets, and the event is shaping up to be pretty awesome. I'm not exactly sure what drives me to win. It's just I love to compete and I hate to lose. I plan on going out there and taking away his A game and then seeing where the fight progresses. But no matter what, I'm sure you guys will enjoy the show.
I'm from America. My name is James Schulte. My nickname is Underdog, James the Underdog Schulte. And I'm fighting out of South Oahu MMA in Honolulu, Hawaii. I started emailing some promotions around Asia trying to get a fight and got in contact with Mike Swick and he set me up with this Primal fight, so I'm excited. I don't put restrictions on myself like that. I'm an MMA fighter. I just like to flow. I like to fight everywhere, so I just like to see how the fight goes.
Out comes Trevor McKenzie, 2-0 from Phuket top team. You know, I know this kid. I've trained with this kid before. Almost as chocolate as myself, but not quite there yet. You know, new in the game. Sculpted body year-round, diets year-round, military man, 6 years in the Air Force. How do you think that kind of discipline is going to be out in this fight?
Oh, I think this could be a real domination here. I don't know that much about James Schultz, but we got a wrestler, we got a grappler with a real disciplined person. He looks in fantastic shape. Did you see him at weigh-ins? Amazing.
Yeah, he's sculpted year round. I don't know how he's doing it in Thailand with as much sugar that they put in the food, but I need to ask him the secret so I can make these weight cut like him. You know, I talked to him before the fight, said, how are you having trouble making weight out in Thailand with the carbs? He was like, cook for myself, easy work, on the dot. He was on the dot on weight, ready to go.
Yeah, this is a man going places. I think he's got a lot of goals, and I believe this is a man that can achieve them. He's disciplined, he's out there, he's training every day. I'm so excited to see this fight. Now, and then we got James Schultz. This is a bit of an unknown.
Yeah, you know, James Schultz, I talked to him, and he was just like, I said, I'm thinking about moving to Singapore, thinking about moving to Thailand, thinking about moving to China. I'm like, I can't be thinking about moving all three, and he said that he's just a Renaissance man, a nomad, and he's gonna live wherever he gets the fights, and I found that interesting.
Well, let's make sure he's thinking about this fight, number one.
Yeah. You can't think about everywhere at once, but I do find it interesting. That means that he has nothing to do in his life currently, but focus on fights at the same time, and a person like that can be dangerous.
True enough, nothing to lose. You know, as he steps into the cage, you see that athleticism. They are having trouble with this surface. How do you think this affects the fighters? Do you think this is an advantage towards the grapplers or the strikers when we see a surface that's a little more slippery?
Being a striker myself, I would tell you it is definitely an advantage to the wrestler. You know, you can shoot it on those hips and kind of slip. As long as the person's slipping too, you get that takedown. But it is very hard to get back up with a slippery surface. They have to clean that thing every time before this ends up like King of the Cage 7 Wet and Wild. We don't want it in there.
Gosh, I guess you have to adapt. As a mixed martial arts fighter, you got to adapt to any surface. That's the idea, isn't it?
Yeah, we saw Batista in the first fight keep looking down at the mat when he slipped, and it can be distracting, but as you become a vet in the game, you learn how to link all that stuff out. You know, you have to deal with it in between rounds, though, because it definitely is a factor.
Definitely something that can mentally bother you up there, though. You know, I'm sure you've been there, Dom.
I've been to every bad thing. That's it.
All right, let's see how they handle this. This could be interesting. James looks in shape.
Yeah, he does. He's 5'11". He has the height advantage too. You know, so.
All right, let's get ready for
our
second fight of the night.
Jack Skeleton knees too.
Hot Yoga Connection.
I'll tell
this
you.
Is a lightweight
Speaking of Trevor, though,
fight.
he looked very confident yesterday, but he said he will not take
will be
anything
a
for
barn
granted.
burner.
He knows this is maybe his toughest fight of his life.
In the
That's
blue
how he's
corner,
anticipating this.
Yeah, he's a very focused individual.
From USA, representing Phuket Top Team, Trevor McKenzie.
We do have some
And in the
beautiful
red
ring girls here.
corner, from USA,
Don't be
representing
distracted,
South
viewers.
Oahu MMA,
I'm always
weighing in at
distracted.
70 kilos, Schulte.
The real question is if they're distracted by me. That's the real question there.
Oh, please, Dom.
You know, Schulte's from Oahu, and you know those Hawaiian boys scrap. So
Oh, baby, that's Honolulu, huh?
yeah.
Oh, cow. Yeah, definitely.
So he ain't gonna give in easy. I'm very interested in this match. I asked Schulte what his style was, and he just simply said MMA. That's all he said.
Oh,
good
strikes
jab.
there. Good jab.
Oh, that's a good exchange there. Oh,
James is not backing down.
he is not. They are standing toe-to-toe throwing him. Oh, there he goes.
Nice
You go back to
penetration.
your bread and butter when things are getting in there. Schulte pushing the head down and trying to utilize the cage to get back to his feet.
He's doing the right thing, but
Yeah.
great technique to keep him down on the cage.
Yes, you see Trevor controlling his right wrist. Oh, he has it wrapped around the back.
Yeah.
Oh, this
could get ugly. He's got
this
his
might
hand.
be over.
He's got it tight.
He has him wrist locked with the opposite side. Schulte has to
James
move and start to stand up
gotta
from
get
there.
up. He's going to take a few coming
Oh.
up, but he's got to get up there. Oh,
Oh. He still, this is what I like about that, what a lot of people might not see how much technique that was, because when he dumped him, he still kept control
Look at
of
those
that
moves.
far side wrist. And I don't know if people noticed that or
Absolutely. He's still got a hold of it now. He'll control his body tight. That's the wrestling background right there.
not. Yeah. You know, you don't see enough wrestlers in MMA controlling the wrist like that. The main example that could come to my mind of a person who always does is Khabib, as you've seen when he fought Michael Johnson. Oh, here's Trevor trying to set up a guillotine variation. Oh, he head snapped him trying to circle to the back, but
Oh, is he going to get that hook in?
yeah, he's
he
transitioning
overbalanced?
to the
Is he
back.
over the
Schulte
top?
has to move from here.
Can he backdoor that?
You know, Schulte seems to be a slight step behind Trevor in these transitions, but he's getting back out there. Trevor's controlling the
You've
head.
got to give James credit, though, for getting up out of there.
Yeah, he is not backing down like the movie. Oh, that was a good knee.
Circling away from the fence, he knows that.
Oh, he told him to come on.
We've got to fight.
We do. Oh, that was like a high kick with a slip. He looked like Johnny Cage in there.
Oh, good penetration,
Oh,
double
that
leg.
was.
Oh, beautiful.
You know,
Good
Schulte
timing.
did a good job of stopping the initial shot, and then Trevor knee tapped him.
We got a full mount here. Actually,
Yeah,
this could be the end.
You know, Schulte's using a lot. He's getting He's getting that wrist control over and over and over. You know, you have to learn and adapt of what got you in trouble the first time and avoid it the second time.
He can't stay there for long, right? He's got to push away that knee, sacrifice maybe a couple shots, but get back to guard.
That was a hard shot by Trevor. Hard shot. He's trying to pin down one of Schulte's hands. Schulte's doing a good job of not taking as much damage as you see a lot of people take in a mount. I would definitely tell you he has better mount defense than Vitor Belfort here.
He's still taking some
that was
big
a
elbows.
hard elbow. Schulte's keeping his head in tight.
Fight's almost, the round's almost over.
He's even fighting from the bottom.
He wants to finish him here.
Oh, he can't let him get that much posture. That was a hard elbow, but Schulte took it, and he keeps on defending.
He can't stay. He's not giving up the back. He's obviously still fighting.
But the problem here with Schulte is Trevor has 3/4 mount, and he's not pushing the knees down at all. Absolutely. Oh, Trevor's just, he's going Planet of the Apes right now.
He's looking for a referee stoppage, obviously.
Schulte has a chin on him.
We'll see Trevor should be moving him to the fence. Pin up.
Yeah.
Watch he doesn't pound himself out here. He's got to manage his energy right now. Take the right strikes at the right times.
Trevor's bringing him closer to the cage, and there's going to be less room for Schulte to move his head from there. He's doing a good job keeping control most of the time. Oh, that was a hard right hand.
Yeah. Trevor's got a fantastic base.
He
Great
tried
balance
to use
on there.
the cage to transition to an armbar. Oh, he missed it.
Position before submission, but he's recovered now.
But he made a comeback from that. He went for something near the end of the round, missed it, and got back on top. Ended the round on top.
Fantastic, absolutely.
And right back to mount.
Great scramble at the end.
That was a great round by both guys. You know, Schulte had the shin on him because he took some hard elbows and shots that hurt me.
He's down on one knee here. He's obviously suffering there. You can't stay down there taking that punishment and maintain your cardio, maintain your energy level.
Yeah, you know what? He has to be in good shape. You know how in shape you are allows you to take those kind of shots. And he doesn't look to be breathing too hard for how long he was on bottom that round. You know, Trevor just has to do the same things as you mentioned in the first round. Some of that ground and pound wasn't focused. And you could burn up too much energy, so he has to look out for that going into the second.
Right, and we got to see James here with that same heart that he just played in that first round. He's coming back in that second round. He doesn't look too hurt. I think he's going to come back fighting. I think he's going to recover. We're going to see an interesting start to that, at least a start to that second round.
I agree with you, B. He has to start off aggressive and make Trevor uncomfortable on the feet. He's letting Trevor fight at his pace and set up those takedowns. You know, flash a knee or something, get him worried about coming in on that takedown.
I think we got a lot of confidence happening from Trevor right now. We might see something special right at the start of this round.
Yeah, he's just standing there like a dark chocolate Snickers bar, you know, cool as can be. You know I can't go with it.
Surprisingly tentative. Oh, we see a flying
that was a
knee
good
from
right
James
hand.
Schulte. Listen, this man's attacking. Look at him.
He is. That's that Hawaiian spirit. You know, he wants to get him back.
See his corner, concerned that he's maybe exuding too much energy in the beginning.
That's what he
concerned of the takedown.
I like
and
that.
There it is.
Schulte always stops the initial shot, but Trevor always cuts an angle and goes to the knee tap, you know? And it works over and over again.
How much damage are these knees doing? Are those serious? I mean, what is that taking out of the fighter?
When he's getting it as high as he's getting it, it has the potential to do damage if he's aiming in the right spots. If he's just throwing it, it looks good for the ref and keeps the fight where he wants it to be.
Right. Well, look at he's creating distance now, trying to drop that right elbow straight onto the chin here of James.
Yeah. You know, James is wrapping his head right there, and you see Trevor locking his hands together, going for a Von Flue choke right here.
He's stepping over.
And he used the Von Flue choke to step in the mount. That was a good transition.
Great job here by Trevor to slow down, you know, control this. I hope he's going to pick his strikes. He's giving up his back here. James has given up his back.
You know, that might not have been a bad idea because we already know that when he was mounted by Trevor in the first round, he could not get out the mount.
True enough, and
But
he
when he
scrambled and got to his feet, didn't he?
Yeah, he almost made it there, you know, so maybe he's onto something turning his back. But you gotta be careful. You can only roll the dice so many times.
You
before
never
get
coach
snake
someone to do
eyes.
that. You never coach somebody to do that. We've got the mount here, a solid mount again here. This is potentially serious damage. And it seems funny to me that Trevor can't finish this. James is mounting some defense, even though he's in a full mount.
Yeah, this is something that, you know, Trevor and his team will have to go back to later because for as long as he's at full mount and as hard as some of the shots have been, he can do a lot more damage. But here you know, Schulte's head is stuck against the cage, but he's turning his back. He turned it too slow there, and
Trying to slip
Trevor
that
took the
underneath
back.
the chin. Has he got that under the chin right now?
No, Schulte's
You can't
fighting.
see from our
He's
angle
hand
over here.
fighting right now. You know, he's hand fighting.
He's got both hooks in, nice and tight there. James looks like he's defending
Oh,
that
he
choke.
changed it to a gable grip.
Oh, he's got the gable.
You know, Schulte is still fighting this choke off.
Well, we're seeing the power right now, Trevor. He might be able
Yeah.
to finish this even with the gable grip. Look at the heart from James, managing through that submission. And look at that.
Look at how Trevor controls the other wrist all the time. Here's
James is
where
gonna get to
Schulte
his feet.
has to get back to his feet right now.
Right
he
now.
cannot wait.
He might take a few strikes in the way. Oh, he's back up.
Oh, there
Fantastic.
he is. Going for
Well done.
Oh,
Is he looking
he
to take
might
him
go-
down?
That- James
He's
is
got those
close.
underhooks.
Oh,
Look at this.
And he's right back to fighting.
Tell you what, and he's
And
fresh.
Trevor just took a deep breath too.
He's looking fresh. I really think James is doing a great job of defending this incredible mount and ground and pound. And he's still
Ooh,
there.
that was
Look at this.
a left knee and a hard right hand and a slip.
Still having trouble with that.
Oh, that was a good double leg. You know, this is what we talked about in the first match. You cannot lose focus just because the mat is wet. You know, the other competitor feels it too. And if you lose focus, we saw him doing well, got distracted, and taken right back down.
And he's moved straight to an easy mount. Trevor's right on top. He's letting him move into the mount too easily. Is he not concerned that he's going to take some punishment down there?
I'm not sure. It could just be a deficit of his jiu-jitsu, you know? And here's Trevor going for a
Got a
side
head and
choke,
arm here.
but the cage is in the way.
Head and arm choke. It's over. He's got that tight.
Yeah, that was a nice transition and a good performance by Trevor McKenzie, the Air Force man. Trevor McKenzie going 3-0.
I'll tell you, James is coming over here, looks a bit dejected, but I'll tell you, he put a hell of a fight in. We saw a lot of heart from him. In the mount, several times, recovered, came back. Great job.
Yeah, I agree. That was a great fight. You know, he was on to some momentum there in the second round until he got distracted by that water. And, you know, when you're new in the game, you got to realize you have to focus all the time. It can literally change the whole context of a fight, as we just saw.
Are we going to see that again tonight? I mean, we've seen it in both of the first two fights. I think these guys, exactly, your advice is quintessential. These people need to understand that they need to fight and adapt on any surface.
Yeah, I agree. You
Show
know,
some love for that lightweight fight between James Schulte and Trevor McKenzie. We have a winner. Out of the blue corner at 4 minutes and 9 seconds of round 2, submission by arm triangle, Trevor McKenzie! Great fight. And that fight was brought to you by Sutisa Hot Yoga Connection. Let's get this nice third fight of the evening.